Hello everybody, welcome back to possibly a continuation of my previous video. It's after school now, and I'm not as tired, so I guess we'll continue somewhere near where we left off. It's like, maybe whatever, it doesn't matter. Shut up, I don't care. Interesting was an understatement. She was right though, I couldn't prove her wrong. She had a logical line of thought, as odd as it was. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm trying my hardest to save Clace. I don't want him under such scrutiny. It affects you as well. You still have to hide while you're here. There's a stigma attached to his name. I want everybody to be free. I don't think either party enjoys this. I thank you for her efforts and for the interesting lesson as well. As weird her theories were, she was sensible. I return to my studies for now. I feel like I'm close to a breakthrough, but I thank you for your time, Ash. Like, would you mind exchanging numbers? I'll be in touch if anything changes. Don't worry, I won't spam you. Alright, Balaj, and we exchange. Yay. That good? Studies can go back downstairs. Rook and Keeler are nowhere to be found. I just had to ditch the arcade and look for them outside. Yeah, sure. It already got dark outside. Just how much time were we wasting in there? Oh well. Akihabara at nighttime was beautiful. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right anymore. It was lit up unlike anything I've ever seen. Did you enjoy your little dates? I want to call it a date. And there you go. I was just choking, Rook. I need to repeat it. Now I'm embarrassed. Keyless talk about me behind my back. That's new. I made a joke. That's all it was. I was wanting you to woo Jade. Really? No. I'm sorry for doing that. It was rude. Funny. Jade wouldn't have any of that. She's far more interested in quantum mechanics. I like you to know that. That wasn't my objective. That this wasn't my objective. And I accept his apology as well. Regardless, it made me laugh. We bonded, or whatever you want to call it. That is until something came up. I didn't want to interrupt you two. We had no idea what you may have been doing. Stop! You're fucking cringy. I got a call. We're going to a hotel. A call. It's not. That's not so weird, but did I just hear him say that he bonded with Keela? I noticed they're both holding takeout bags. No way they got food without me. I can't explain the specifics right now, but it involves your safety, both of you. I need to take you to a hotel. Yeah, it all seemed very important. We discussed it over some dinner. For fuck's sakes. Without me. Damn, I'm hungry. Good news though, we're really close. It's just a short walk away. We made sure to book a convenient location. I'll tell you a little more tomorrow, but right now safety is priority. I'll take his word for it and try not to object. A lecture from Rook is not what I want from right now. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either. Really, I wouldn't, because I want to hurry up and get this fucking game over with, and I'm probably going to be playing it for the next fucking month. It doesn't take much longer until we get to the hotel. Well, this is it. Hope you enjoy your stay. Your room is 217. Actually, okay, good. I'm not appearing online in my fucking Discord. What about Steam? No, I'm not. Okay. Room is 217. Here, your keycard shouldn't be too hard to find. Now, this place is massive. What kind of amenities does it have? Will you each have your own beds? That's a hot tub, bed, and a shower. You'll even get your own masseuse. A personal masseuse. Wow, I could sure go for not me. This is crazy. I feel like a millionaire. I wonder who else is staying here. So hotel where contest winners stay. I see all sorts of celebrities present. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I hope you do enjoy it. You have no idea how much it costs. Not much, I hope. Be up at 9 a.m. sharp. I'll come to get you in the morning. If it's not me, it'll be Jade. You get to meet more of the team. Plus, you experience the backstage life. There's lots of food, just so you know. That's all I wanted to hear. You decided a hotel room doors. I decided to give chase. I don't want to get lost. It won't take us long to find our hotel room. When we do, we are stunned. Jack, save your game. I don't know why I would want to save my game, considering the fact that I just saved it, but alright. It looks amazing on the inside. The biggest hotel room I've ever seen. This place is huge. If you pictured a fancy Japanese hotel, it's exactly what you'd be in your head. It even has a thing. I'm not cold or anything. But at least they're prepared for it all. I can't get over how great this place is. I honestly, I can get over it because all I can see is this little table in the background. But that's probably just a picture they stole off Google Images. Alright. Weird Japanese game shit, whatever. Yeah. I guess some things are universal between cultures. Okay, here we go. Seems like there's a big news report going on. I see crime scene tape. And then I look at the time. Now I know what's going on. Another midnight death. News reporter appears on the screen. He seems distraught. Maybe even scared. Fukumoto here, reporting live from Tokyo. I have some distressing news. Give me a moment here. Confirming. He looks off the screen for a few minutes and nods. What is with this guy's character? I don't know what you'd call it. It's as if he was talking to somebody off the scene. He holds a microphone away from himself. Whatever he's talking about must be unsafe to hear. Sorry, it'll take a little while longer. I'm sorry for interrupting your program. We'll resume as soon as this is over. Looks away from the camera, in the same direction. This Fukumoto wears a face of shock all of a sudden, like he's been given horrible news. Well, he is a news reporter, so I guess it's not being confirmed to me. Another victim of the midnight deaths. Their body was discovered just moments ago. Holy God, I cannot speak. He lets out an audible goat before continuing. I'm not sure how to go about saying this, but with a heavy heart heavy heart? Oh no, this must not be an ordinary victim. He cuts himself off, taking a gulp before he continues. It's Clace, the pop idol. Recently in Tokyo to launch his new tour, but now a victim of these senseless deaths. Slowly fades back. ... Is it still recording? Alright, we're good. We Gucci. In earlier time, in the throne room of Velasquez. Velasquez? The immortal king. I'm only going to assume that says Velasquez. 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 History repeats itself. At least that's what they say, right? We make our own mistakes and learn from them. Indeed, my man. Amigo. I cannot say, my lord. I am merely mortal. I live a short life with many mistakes. I'll be gone before history can repeat. But you have the wisdom of millennia. Something I'm not lucky enough to hold. Were it a statement, I would agree. But you posed a question. And one I have no right to answer. There is no need to apologize. I was simply thinking out loud. Though it may relate to Polaire somewhat, he's gaining quite the following. Rightly so. He has the charisma, enough to bend anyone to his will. Even if the cause is as foolish as his. I'm just looking up here at the characters. I'm just wondering, what am I doing? Yes, what a foolish cause it is. The last time someone saw it, Severance. Ugh, what was that called? Well, the only thing that severed was their head. It was costly and dangerous desire. Just a joke, of course. No, I forgot about your career. I try not to joke about assassination. How's your pro teach coming along? You mean Conrad? He's conflicted. Sometimes we think about it. He sometimes thinks our methods are harsh. Perhaps he might even think they are wrong. But I was the same. I would give it time, my lord. He will soon become of great importance. I apologize. Very well. I trust in the both of you. You will expose Lord Polaire quite swiftly, and so my reign will go unhindered. Of course, my lord. Though Polaire is not the topic of today, there's a matter of much greater import. Is something wrong, my lord? No, it's the opposite, in fact. My opening of Terra to immigrants is for a very specific reason. There are those who would disagree with me, and I would as well if I were unaware. The truth is a matter of quite secretive. Truth? You aren't doing this for charity? It's a welcome side effect, to be honest, but my intent wasn't taking in so many. I only sought the arrival of one person, the Savior. And the Savior? Yes, I opened our borders solely for them, but so far they have not come. And what might we need saving from? It cannot be lack of resources. Lord Polaire is fooling everyone with that. Indeed it is not, but my lips are sealed. I only know that they are needed urgently. I will require your help, however. I've learned something recently, a method that may expedite their arrival. I am all ears, my lord. I finally pinpointed their location. A trusted source has found the Savior. They reside on a planet called Earth. Never heard of it. Well, I mean, nor have I. For a very specific reason, Andy Mine. Earth is not connected with any other world. This is what I call an untouched planet. Such thing exists only when you have something to hide. Or in this case, something to shelter. How can I help? Seems Earth is beyond anyone's reach. I am happy to assist, but I seem unable to. Gladly, that is not the case. That trusted source I mentioned earlier, they've come up with means to reach Earth. A means to retrieve the Savior. Retrieve, my lord? Yes, like a thief in the night, and this task will fall solely to you. There's no one else I can trust. I am honored. What must be done? You must perform a ritual. And a ritual. And we're back here. Hello, Kyla. Kyla? Kyla? Kyla. 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 It's Kyla. Shut up. I remain frozen in fear. We watch the horrors the TV displays that gruesome image. We see a body bag being loaded into an ambulance. It drives away without its siren wailing. That means... No, it can't be. It just can't. Suddenly everything seems to come crashing down. There will be no more world tour. Would we be sent back home? Would we become some sort of media hotshots? Keyless jaw appears inches away from the floor. I could tell he's fighting off tears with fervent effort. But it seems unable to form a coherent sentence. I reach out, cover him, and don't do that. I can't move. I know the feeling by now. I've experienced it several times today. On the train right here, I'm about to be visited. Ow! Ow, okay, that actually hurt my ears. Where's my... Give me a second. Yeah, no wonder. I had the freaking headset up to 10. Ow. Hurt. Oh, hello. I was just about to call you Ajax for some reason. Maybe it's that gear. I don't fucking know. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Life is such a frail force, while death is infinitely more powerful. Some would hope it's the other way around. To watch your world fade away, like a small fly being swatted on the wall, just like that, someone can die. No one is above death, just as no one is below life. Enough of those cryptic speeches. I deserve some answers, and I make that very clear. Thank you for being able to move and speak again. You want answers? What is an answer exactly? A doorway to more questions, perhaps? Shut up. You're not wrong. Now you're just getting pretentious. Pretentious. But now I sense some nervousness. Is he worried about something? It's like he's trying to stall. We did promise you answers, but I cannot suspend this place for long. Please come with me to the Ark. I don't want to go to the Ark. Suspend? You'll have to grab my hand. No. Your connection is required to do this. No. What about the first time? I spent a moment thinking before acting. Come on, grab my hand. If this suspension ends, you'll be trapped. You don't want to know what happens then. I don't believe you. He seems mad at your disobedience. I choose not to grab his hand. No. Never. Really? Is that how this is? He shakes his head and snaps his finger. Suddenly, the ability to move is robbed from me again. And that's when he makes his move. He sees my hand with a firm grip. This might hurt a little bit. He smirks at me as he snaps his fingers. This time using his free hand. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. Outer space. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. I feel as though you were maybe overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast, but recently matters have become urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel you deserve that much. You were thrust into unusual circumstances. So I welcome you once more to the Ark, a place where you could relax and ponder, a place where you can collect yourself. Only a select few are allowed entry here, and those I trust with my life. But not only that, but with the lives of many. And you are the very first in a long time. You are free to relax. No danger will befall you here. Not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me. This is safety increases with this proximity. 5 feet, okay? 5 feet. That's minimum. That's minimum. That is minimum range I'll accept. 5 feet, okay? Maybe 3 feet. But no less than 2. But I will answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like it if you thought carefully. I will not be vague or hide the truth. So make sure you ask what you truly want. Motherfucking cat, get out of my... You know, screw it. My cat does whatever he wants. You deserve it after what you've experienced, but there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Calais is unimportant. Well, unimportant? Well, that's an insult for sure, especially with someone who just lost their life. It's probably unwise to vocally contest them. Instead, I stopped to think of what he should ask. Only one question? That's hardly fair. There was a veritable mountain of them in my mind. Everything about my day was enigma. And much of it fell into the realm of the supernatural. You can't expect me to find closure from one question, unless that was the point. The ability to bend reality to my will he is testing me. There had to be a way to get all of the answers, and still adhere to his rule of one question. If his power was true, I could easily accomplish that. What? Stop knocking on my door! I think I already have a save file, but just in case. Is this it? No? 3? 4? It's... That's to say, Naga matters. To ask him, you don't always have the ability to ask every question. What is Midnight Death? What is about this power? Well, who are you exactly? What is the Ark? Strangely, I do know what this is because And what exactly was it? Where did it come from? Where did his power come from? I don't think that question has an answer. It simply moves from one host to another. You poach after a poach. No one knows why. We don't even know its origins either. Though yes, I am the current host. I was placed here for containment purposes. Are you an SCP? In the hope that its spread would stop. But now I'm staying off topic. The power is, well, let me think. I have to word my explanation carefully. There is an infinite number of planes. Each astral plane has many things. It can have similar words or different. You could call them parallel realities. So yes, there are more than one Earth, each having differences small and large, as well as there being multiple arcs, even though it shares Earth's physical spot. I am so lost. Think of it like this. What? Why did you... Okay. Earth is on one layer, while the arc is on the other. They both share the same physical spot, but they exist on different astral planes. You cannot see or interact with each other. The layers separate them. But let's focus on the layer you are from. What? Why is with the freaking graph or something? This layer itself has multiple realities. There's an infinite number of Earths exist here. Each version of Earth that is different in either very small or very large ways. This can be as minor as what you've eaten. Wait, what? This can be as minor as what you've eaten, or as large as the governing superpower. What? Oh. Oh, well, that I feel stupid. The power that I've given to you, it doesn't really alter reality. You can travel to the world you desire. Some would call you a slider. You can navigate this layer in many ways. Where others are stuck, you are free. A slider? Yeah, and this is why the power is so dangerous. You could repeatedly destroy worlds. It could throw the universe into disarray. I'm sorry. This throws off balance of layers. I got stuffed up news. Okay. Not only of the layer you live in, but all the surrounding layers as well. Of course, you only have a fraction of this. I wasn't able to give you my full power. Well, that's probably a good thing. But now you're in the Ark, you've broken another astral plane. And there are even more realities to play with. You were wondering why I chose you? Yes, I am. As the power grew within me, it evolved, or perhaps achieved greater prowess. It beckoned to be gifted to other people. But not just any other person. I had to choose very carefully. For a moment, let us lessen our scope. We will focus on only your Earth layer. I push aside everything I just said. The universe is vast. A large galactic community is at play. There are many trade routes between worlds. Many planets open themselves to immigration. Many planets are hostile. Many planets are friendly. But the heart of the matter is this. Every planet is connected in some way, except for Earth. You inhabit an untouched planet. I hope this doesn't offend you, but if you were to go rogue with power, only Earth would suffer. Only that layer. I had to choose a resident of Earth. It would contain any possible damage. What the frick was that voice crack? What kind of like the Ark does for me. A resident of any other planet? Well, the damage could be substantial. So Earth is lucky in that regard, but it is also special in its loneliness. I apologize if I didn't make much sense. I'm still learning the correct terms. Planets, realities, universes. But I did not specifically choose you. My goal is to choose an Earthling. I am happy with my choice, however, I hope that you can master this power. Many words will want to seek your aid. You can save them and their realities, and then we can guide them away from disaster. Guide them towards the true history. I'm afraid that's all the time I have. Hope you're satisfied with my answer. I'm not sure. Truthfully, it was all a little much to take in. But in spite of recent events, I feel relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he was vague and dodgy. Now I've answered your question. We have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark is quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you. By the means of ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for days. I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them, however. That's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you here. This is why I try to learn their intent. I wouldn't want your power to be abused. In the event, I've even sent them random Earthlings. It takes a lot of power to bring you here. It needs to foil them with... I need to foil them with other methods. Holy frick, that's hard to say. I didn't want them to take you. At least not until I knew why. Does that make sense to you at all? No, not really. Barely. Yeah. And if you were the power were to be abused, it could throw the universe into disarray. I don't want that to happen again. Last time it happened, should be the last. Yeah, it makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings, seeing a hint of regret and remorse. Jade would be in heaven right now to know all of this stuff. But the more I interrupt their ritual, the more I realize I'll never know. I can't figure out why they want you. So this time, I'll let them succeed. I wanted to keep you on Earth, but for observation purposes, of course. But now that will not be possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. You'll be caught up in many affairs. We must hope to seek your power for good. Many would use it for nefarious ends. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for other worlds as well. Wait, he's sending me to another world? Just like that? It's not right. Am I even able to survive on another planet? His explanation only puts more questions in my head. Do not worry, I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. I'll bring you back in a phase of danger. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let any harm befall you. You seem like the person. You do not seem very trustworthy. You really don't, Mr. Thing. I consider you a ray of hope. How long have I been recording? Only 27 minutes? I thought it was like 30. Anyway, my agent of fate. Without another word, he snaps his fingers loudly, and I feel a rush of inertia. Turning blue. Turning blue. This isn't right. Nothing about this is right. I finally pushed over the edge and start to panic. Clace was dead. I was cursed with a power I didn't ask for. A power that could either save or destroy worlds. This was... Before I could continue, my entire body feels pain, like the first time I was here, on a much larger scale. I try to focus on my breathing, but that even causes more pain than I could handle. It feels like a paper cut, but every fiber of my being. Ouch. I know how paper cuts feel. I know how paper cuts feel. And I would not want to feel one everywhere. I really won't. I'm getting torn apart at a level less than molecular. But then shortly after, I feel nothing. It's question mark. Welcome to a forest. I find myself in a forest. Yeah, a forest. I'm quickly thrown against a nearby tree. Like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates harshly with my heartbeat, which to say at least was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but eventually it subsided. I am lucid again. I quickly examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying leaves look as if they were in hurricanes, but my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. That was like when you look at a clock. Sometimes the second hand moves faster for a moment. I take a few steps around. I can't find any balance. I quickly stumble over and brace myself on a tree. What's going on? It feels like I'm drugged. fall to my knees embracing the tree. Otherwise, I'd be eating a face full of grass. I start to wonder where I've ended up. But I can only think of where I'm not. Something tells me I'm a very long way from home. I'm a long way from home. The anxiety of the fact completely overpowers me. The semblance of curiosity I had was utterly destroyed. I sulk in some sort of otherworldly homesickness. I am here, stuck on the soil of a foreign planet. He said I breathed back in an event of trauma. This experience was not traumatic enough. And what if something traumatic doesn't happen? Will I ever see Earth again? Will I ever experience the aftermath of Clace's death? These weren't the types of things I wanted to see, but it was definitely not my right to see them. As I feel like this arc has robbed me blind of my future. What if I don't want this power? I guess I don't even have a say in the matter. I'm simply forced to help against all my wishes. What else would I be forced to do? Will I ever truly be myself again? You'll get back to where you came from. Hello, Indyman. I know what it's like to be far from home, and this may be the farthest you'll ever be, but you'll get back. I know it. He kneels down beside me, wraps an arm around me. My arm, yeah. It's very easy to lose your way, especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. Builds me up, I limp alongside him. Who is he? Is that guy conducting a ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He's put me at ease. Just like a man in the ark. I'm not so sure about that. I feel my desperation brought you here. Perhaps some of that despair assaulted you. If that is so, then I apologize. Your burdens shall be yours to carry alone to carry. The journey to bring you to Terra was not an easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and compromise. Terra? Is that where I am? Yeah, Conrad. It worked. Is that so? What is up with your face? What is up with your face? How can you tell? It's not like we had an artist's deception. I know this one. This is the one. And how do you know that? Endymion. I could feel it. It just trust me. Alright, I'll play along. King Velasquez will be very pleased. I feel like I'm finally able to stand on my own. I gently push aside his Endymion in a polite manner. I explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are. Or who this king is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least best I am able to provide. This is Terra. It's a peaceful world. Music. Again, not good music. In fact, we haven't had war for centuries. This is thanks to the immortal king. He has endured that Terra. He's ensured that Terra is a utopia. Unfortunately, that attracts people. There's so many that want to come here. We are victim to our kindness and charity. Back it up a second. Immortal king? Yeah, he got lucky. Managed to find a world that suits him. It's a complicated thing, the flow of time. Immortality isn't something I'd want, but I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done. Every world experiences time differently. Many worlds are in sync or very close. But if you find that one special world, there's one the one where time's flow differs vastly. Well, let's put it this way: you might be lucky enough to live forever. Jesus fucking Christ! Or you'd shrivel and die of old age. Our King Velasquez, he found Terra, a world where time flows very slowly to him. This is why he's able to live so long. Can I get a save? Well, I think Indy is trying to say is, it's a good thing you're not dead right now. Thanks. Fucking Rudolph, Fred knows, have an ass. I don't know what I was trying to say. Holy fuck, I gotta get off like right now. Your world must flow similarly to Terra. I guess that's the trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life, especially on Terra where it's safe. Can I get a save? A day of happiness could be desirable. However, a life of war on another world, I mean. World travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe, along with those that came instead of you. Instead of me. We tried to bring you here many times. It also failed to bring you here many times, meaning we brought over the wrong person. We had to continue trying, though. Velasquez was very eager to get you here. We made sure to do the ritual every day. Not just every day. We had to do it at the same time as well. Same time every day, huh? That sounds familiar. Oh! Really? Really? Same time every day. That sounds familiar, huh? Alright, alright. The others are safe. We just gave them to one of the local lords. We helped them immigrate to Terra properly. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. That lord is known as Lord Player. He has an open hatred for immigrants. So we really can't speak of their safety. We could have killed them for all we know. He could have killed them for all we know. Conrad, don't be so daft. Either way, Lord Player has the others. Voice cracked again. He's running for mayor and winning. And mayor is the step below the king. So Velasquez now sees him as a valid threat. I guess that's where we come in. We were part of why Terra is so peaceful. Private unit founded by Velasquez. We do the things he can't publicly do. Well, I guess you call it dirty work, though no one is supposed to know that. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad. Seems that he's annoyed. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. We're the Assassin's Guild. We have 2 members, student and teacher. I'm the student, of course. Velasquez wants us to ruin Polaire. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. Terra isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. They throw him into the disarray. But Polaire's getting close to the throne, especially among those who hate immigrants. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording here since I'm almost at 40 minutes. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, yada yada yada. See ya.
Right. Extra noses pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm.